Good morning. Happy American Graduate Day. I'm Wray, the WCTE American Graduate Project Manager.
And I'm Cindy Putman. I'm the Ready to Learn Project Manager for WCTE in the Putnam County Schools.
And of course, we are WCTE Upper Cumberland PBS, serving the Upper Cumberland region and Middle Tennessee. Today, you're going to be participating in American Graduate Day with us. Across the nation, all PBS stations are focusing on the success stories of our youth, what's helping them get to graduation, what our schools, what our outreach programs are doing, what our nonprofits are doing, what everyone is doing to help our kids be successful and graduate from high school. We want to tell you a little bit about what we're doing at WCTE with American Graduate Project and Ready to Learn. So I'm going to tell you American Graduate really quick. It is a national initiative to help increase our high school graduation rate across the country. You'll be proud of our region. Now, nationally, the graduation rate is 81%, statewide 87%, but in our region, Upper Cumberland region, those 14 counties, we're between 85 and 97% graduation rate. It's because of you and a lot of the things you're going to see today. That's what we're really doing. We're the boots on the ground, making things happen, facilitating activities, reaching out to our students, and we're also telling the stories, and you're going to see that today on American Graduate Day on WCTE. Cindy?
As you know, Lee, it's very important to make sure that children are ready to learn from the minute they're born. And so it really does take a whole group of caring, consistent adults to work with that child. We have great workshops through Ready to Learn for parents. We've been working with all of our partners throughout the Upper Cumberland region. One of our important partners is LBJ&C Head Start. And we work with them, we work with training the parents, and we work with doing professional development for the teachers. With the Putnam County School System, we're working with the Ready to Kindergarten program, and we're going out and we're doing workshops with the families and with the kids. So there's lots of great things going on through our partner organizations here in the Upper Cumberland to make sure that all children start to school ready to learn.
And he's watched PBS since he could really watch TV, so about 2 years old, and he watched Sesame Street and Caillou and Daniel Tiger. Daniel Tiger taught him to eat new foods, and he potty trained actually with Caillou because he's seen Caillou using the bathroom and said that he wanted to do that as well.
Okay, so my daughter Benny, she's 8 months old, and she loves Sesame Street. So I think it's the colors and the sounds and the music. So most of my children, if not all, began watching Sesame Street very early, and I'm happy with their choice because I like it too. As they got a little bit older, we would start doing other TV shows. Of course, things that just they enjoy, but also educational shows.
Did you know 40% of children enter kindergarten 1 to 3 years behind? The achievement gap begins at birth.
Every family, every person that supports families in those early years needs to be talking about, are you reading with kids? It's one of the most important things you can do. Reading early, reading often, and not just reading to get through the book, but reading and interacting with children, asking them questions, interacting around what's happening in the story and seeing whether they can respond, helping them go back into text, even when they can't read. You're reading to them and you're saying, this is where I found this answer, and this is also how I thought about finding the answer. So thinking aloud for students is incredibly important, and making what seems invisible, reading looks invisible when children see adults do it, making that very visible and explaining to them, what am I thinking about? How am I taking action? How am I active while I'm reading is incredibly important at a very, very early age. And by the way, using big vocabulary at an early age is good. Letting students, wow, I don't know that word, what is it? And then you taking that opportunity to explain it, those are important skills that we can all, community members, all of our organizations, parents, can rally around to make sure that our students are ready for kindergarten.
Every parent has some kind of talent that they can bring to the plate. And I think opening our doors and creating an atmosphere that is comfortable for them and that invites them to come in. The first day of school, we tell parents this is not a school's job. It's a job that we share with you and the community as a whole to educate. And it really does take a village to educate a child. So I think that the more they feel welcome in a school, the more they feel like they are an important part of their child's education.
Today you'll see a number of success stories from across the country that are going to show you what education professionals are doing, community leaders are doing, and students themselves are doing to help our youth be successful toward their high school graduation. It's all things that are possible, all things that are happening, all things that are totally cool to make a difference. You're also going to see some things from the Upper Cumberland. Programs that we're doing at WCTE, programs that the school systems are doing. You're going to see outreach. You're going to hear from students. You're going to find out what's making a difference. It's a WCTE and American Graduate Day here on PBS. You're going to love it.